Chapter 6. Blonde Hair and Fake Nails. Saturday, October 11th, late afternoon. I can never go to school again. I can never go anywhere again. I'm so embarrassed. I look awful. I'm really angry with Grandmère. This morning, she was waiting for me in the entrance of the Plaza Hotel. On y va, she said, which in English means, let's go. Let's go where? I asked. Chez Paolo, said Grandmère. Chez Paolo means Paul's house. Maybe Grandmère has a friend called Paul, I thought, and maybe we're going to his house. But Chez Paolo wasn't a house, it was a beauty salon, and Paolo was a stylist. He makes ordinary people like me look beautiful. That is Paolo's job. First, he cut my hair short. Then he colored it blonde. My real fingernails are very ugly because I bite them, so he stuck beautiful long fingernails made of plastic on top of my own nails. Then he put makeup on my face. When Paolo had finished, I looked in a mirror. I got a shock. He had turned me into a different person. Then Grandmère took me to some very expensive shoe shops and clothes shops. She bought me 4 pairs of shoes and lots of clothes. Grandmère's very happy because I don't look like Mia Thermopolis anymore. Mia Thermopolis never had blonde hair or fake fingernails. Mia Thermopolis never wore makeup or beautiful expensive shoes and clothes. But I'm not happy at all. Who am I now? I don't know. I'm not Mia Thermopolis. Grandmère is turning me into someone else. As soon as I got home, I tried to talk to my dad, but he didn't listen to me.
What's the problem, Mia? He said. You look beautiful. I like your new hairstyle. It's very nice.
My mom came out of her bedroom. She was wearing a new skirt and top, and she looked great. She was going out on another date with Mr. Giannini. My dad stared at her. Mia, said my mom, your grandmother is just trying to prepare you. Prepare me for what? I said. I'm the Princess of Genovia, but I don't want anyone to know this. They'll find out about you soon, said my mom. Maybe they'll read your story in the newspaper. Why will it be in the newspaper? I asked. My mom and dad looked at each other. Then my dad took out his wallet. He opened it and took out some money.
All right, Mia, he said. How much do you want?
I was shocked. So was my mom.
I'm serious, he said. The Thermopolis-Ronaldo agreement isn't working. I want your grandmother to turn you into a princess, so I'll pay you to go to the princess lessons. How much do you want, Mia?
I started to speak. I didn't want any money, but my dad said,
Listen, I'll give $100 a day to Greenpeace. The money will arrive with a letter from you. The money will help Greenpeace to save a lot of whales. But you'll learn how to be a princess. Do you agree?
I want to work for Greenpeace when I leave school. If I pay them all that money, they'll have to give me a job. So I agreed. I'll learn to be a princess. Evening. Lily Moscovitz and I had a fight. A big argument. She isn't my friend anymore. This is what happened. I couldn't help Lily with her film this morning. I had to go out with Grandmère, so Lily told me to help her this evening. When I walked into the Moscovitz's apartment, she stared at my hair. What happened to you? She said in a shocked voice. My grandmother took me to a guy called Paolo. But Lily wouldn't let me finish my explanation. Your hair is the same color as Lana Weinberger's, she said. And what are those things on your fingers? Are those fake fingernails? Lana Weinberger has those too. You're turning into Lana Weinberger. I started to get angry. I am not turning into Lana Weinberger. This wasn't my idea, I said. It was my grandmother's decision. I had to agree. Why didn't you say no to your grandmother? Said Lily. I asked you to help me, but you said no. Then your grandmother told someone to cut off your hair. She told them to color it yellow. And you let her do this. I got really mad. It had been a very difficult day. Lily, I said angrily, shut up. I've never told Lily to shut up before. Why was Lily telling me what to do? Then Michael came out of his bedroom. When he saw me, he looked very surprised. What did you just say to me? Said Lily. She was angry now. My mom, my dad, my grandmother, and my teachers are always telling me what to do, I said. You're my friend. Now you're telling me what to do too. What is your problem? Said Lily. I don't have a problem, I said. But you seem to have a big problem with me, so I'm leaving. And, I said, opening the door, my hair is not yellow. I went home and took a hot bath. Then I picked up Fat Louie and got into bed. Lily hasn't called and apologized. I'm not going to call her first. I looked in the mirror a few minutes ago. My hair doesn't look so bad. 11:59 p.m. Lily still hasn't called. Sunday, October 12th, morning. Something has just happened. It was very embarrassing. I walked into the kitchen to get some breakfast. My mom and Mr. Giannini were sitting at the table. They were eating pancakes. They were very surprised to see me. What are you doing here, Mia? Asked Mom. You were going to stay at Lily's place last night. I didn't reply. At that moment, I wanted to be at Lily's place. I didn't want to see Mr. Giannini having breakfast in our kitchen. He had spent the night at our place with my mom. I didn't want to know this. Frank missed his train home last night, said my mom. So I asked him to spend the night here. He slept on the couch in the living room. She was lying. I knew that. But I didn't say anything. Late morning. After breakfast, my mom and Mr. Giannini went to Central Park. They asked me to go with them, but I didn't go. I have lots of homework to do. That's what I told them. Maybe they'll kiss each other. I didn't want to see that. People kiss on TV, and that's okay. But my mom kissing my algebra teacher? No. Afternoon. I've just turned on my computer. I've got an email from Michael Moskovitz. He's going to help me with my extra algebra. I can't believe it. Wasn't that nice of Michael?